First, I want to start by genuinely thanking Councillor Pringle for his active and constructive engagement on this to get an outcome that could be supported. And I also acknowledge just the passion of so many members in the community who did attend this event locally from Newcastle, but also the Hunter region and across Australia. And we even had some people coming here from right around the world to Newcastle. Newcastle here is a progressive city, and while across the globe there's certainly a lot more work to be done on climate change, right here we've had a lot of real action locally led by this council. We were the first local government in the state to move to 100% renewable energy, and that was only possible with the initiative that we took with the amazing Summerhill Waste Management Facility and having the solar panels built on that site on top of the landfill that we saw there. And tonight with this motion too and the amended version of it, we are also reaffirming Council's climate action plan for achieving net zero emissions by 2030 and net zero for Newcastle by 2040. It's acknowledged certainly, as has been cited, that Newcastle is the home to the world's largest coal port, and there's so many livelihoods of workers that are tied to the port and the resources industry that it is intertwined with. And the livelihoods of those workers really does need to be respected. And I believe this amended motion does just that. A safe major event really does rely on the hard work and dedication of an enormous number of workers, and everyone has the right to come to work and go home safely. That right must be protected and respected, as we've noted in the amendment. There were certainly some challenging circumstances where we saw people starting to arrive as visitors in this city from across the country and beyond. It certainly was a dynamic situation with those arrangements being quite challenging, along with the contributions from yourself, Lord Mayor, to managing and responding to that. I also want to acknowledge all the workers involved for their patience, for their assistance and their ability to respond and manage what we saw. And with the idea of and the principles that they're committed to of ensuring that we have public safety for events that happen in Newcastle like this included. While Newcastle certainly it is the largest coal export port right now, we know that will not be the case forever. Workers right around the Hunter region need jobs for the future, and under our federal Labor government's plan, with a future made in Australia, I'm confident that we will see that here. As time goes on with the work of the government, we will see ships carrying local goods manufactured right here in the Hunter, including locally made wind turbines that will cement our region as a manufacturing powerhouse and also cementing our renewable energy future too, as we see an end to coal-fired power in this country. This vision that the government has locally here as well. And earlier tonight, when we had that Lord Mayoral Minute, we talked about how great it is that we're getting a local TAFE centre for excellence here. And that's only been possible through an enormous amount of collaboration at all those three levels of government. So I want to acknowledge our state and federal colleagues, our local MPs, Tim Crackenthorpe and Sharon Clayton, who got behind that centre of excellence from day one, as well as the advocacy for the unions, the Hunter Jobs Alliance, the Labor Environment Action Network, and so many others that made it possible. So I'll simply just finish by saying I really support a progressive energy future, a renewable energy future. I support a future made in Australia, and because of that, very shortly in the near future, I will be supporting the re-election of an Albanese Labor government. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Johnson.